Did you know that ancient Egyptians were the first recorded project managers and that the pyramids are considered the first mega projects ever? Yes, you guessed it right. In this new episode of Mega Projects That Inspire series, we will do a deep dive into the construction mega project executed 4,500 years back for the Great Pyramid of Giza. As splendid as the architecture and design of the Great Pyramid is, it requires sophisticated approaches to project management, marshalling vast amounts of materials from all over the Egyptian kingdom, feeding, housing, and payment of thousands of workers, and scheduling the work for timely completion prior to the death of the pharaoh for his final resting place. Are you excited to learn time-tested project management lessons from the Great Pyramid? Well, keep watching then!
The Great Pyramid was built in the 20th century BC as a tomb for the Egyptian pharaoh Khufu, also known to history by the Greek name of Cheops. The structure's architect and project manager, Hemiunu, determined he would need 20 years to finish the royal tomb. But Hemiunu could not have predicted that this monument would remain the world's tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years. Consisting of 2.3 million blocks of limestone and granite, some weighing as much as 20 tons. The pyramid's base covers 13 acres and its sides rise at a 52-degree slope to a height of 451 feet, roughly the height of a 32-storied building. The project called for staggering 25,000 workers, but fortunately Hemiunu had an established labor supply. Egyptians were required to perform manual labor for the government, and citizens from across the country came to contribute. Contrary to popular belief, these workers were not enslaved people. In fact, these citizens were housed and fed with rations better than the average Egyptian could afford. Workforce risks were high with the quantities of materials that were moving around. However, all such risks were efficiently managed for the Great Pyramid mega project. Indeed, new insights emerge when viewing historical projects through today's project management lens.
Great Pyramid exemplifies that detailed planning is paramount. Evidence discovered from the Giza site supports the theory that Hemiunu would have drafted an extensive design and project management plan, all written on clay tablets or papyri. This would have included drawings and plans of specifications, land surveys, and irrigation strategies. The plan would have included a work breakdown with a schedule, cost estimates, methods to procure stones and tools, and safety techniques. Payroll and attendance records and requisition of the stone blocks for the quarries were also believed to have been scribed by members of Hemiunu's team. Of key concern to the project manager was the organization of their main resource, which is the people. Hieroglyphics demonstrates that the smallest unit consisted of about 200 men, and those units were organized into a larger crew of approximately 2,000 men. Archaeological research indicates that a significant effort was spent, including creating camp towns to supply the bread and beer needed to pay the workers. This left behind powerful lessons as resource management for the large-scale projects of today.
Learning from mistakes is critical in project management. The Great Pyramid is a natural development and improvement over two prototypes. First is the step pyramid, which looks like a staircase on all sides, and the band pyramid, a failed attempt at perfectly proportioned pyramid structure. The man who actually planned Khufu's pyramid, Hemiunu, certainly studied the earlier efforts, seeking to discover what worked and what pitfalls to avoid. The Great Pyramid also teaches us to actually focus on business value, not technical detail. The pyramids were constructed as tombs for Egyptian kings, with the aim that they should withstand the test of time. The purpose was evident right from inception. Hence, project managers must establish a clear link between the project and the organization's key strategic priorities. The project plan needs to cover the planned delivery, the business change required, and the means of benefits realization.
Scope, cost, and time management are modern project management concepts. However, Himeyuno understood all three and managed these to great effect. The project scope and deliverables were precisely defined upfront with a deadline to deliver the project before the pharaoh died. Efficient time management was achieved by carefully scheduling construction activities that utilized skilled resources throughout the year. The cost management was no less impressive as the pyramid was built by thousands of craftsmen and laborers, paid with food, clothes, and tax breaks. Quite deservingly so, the Great Pyramid remains the greatest source of inspiration for all project managers across geographies and generations. Well, that is all for this episode. We hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See y'all in another fascinating mega project deep dive soon.